Assalamu alaikum, peace be unto you. Robert Muhammad, M-U-H-A-M-M-A-D, and student minister of Mosque 45 Nation of Islam. I've served as spiritual advisor to 2 death row inmates, one Odell Barnes, March 2000, and also you knew him as Shaka Sankofa Gary Graham, death row inmate 696, executed on June 22nd, 2000. 2 dates 2 times and 2 occasions I will never forget, watching 2 men I believe were innocent put to death by the state of Texas. People can, in the state of Texas, there's a word that we say at every protest, that it's better to be rich and guilty than to be poor and innocent. Amen. Clarence Lee Brandley, for all of the flag waving and patriotism that we claim in this great state of Texas, for all of the soldiers, airmen, Marines, and Navy people who went and died in the Iraq War and over in Afghanistan, more of them, many of them died right here from the state of Texas, particularly from Fort Hood, gave their lives. And we love to push these veterans and these armed forces people out. We trot them out anytime we want to make a political point that this one is less patriotic than the other. But here's a man who served his nation honorably. Here's a man that when they picked him up, they didn't find him at the bar. He wasn't at the crack house. He wasn't on the street corner doing a crime. They picked him up at work. He was paying his taxes. He was working. He was doing what he had to do. Then the man is put on death row. Put on death row, and 2 times came within days of being put to death by the state of Texas. And it was sustained efforts of us here across religious and ideological boundaries who came together to free Clarence Brandley. So I'm here not on behalf of myself, I'm here on behalf of Brother Ernest Muhammad, who has made his transition, is going on, but he was key with working with Reverend Judan Boney, Muslim and Christian working together along with Reverend Brandley to free his brother. So I'm here on behalf of people who are no longer here, and I think the hope of Texas is that this man will die, so that they will never have to, it'll be moot at that point. But it'll never die because injustice never dies. And so I'm simply saying that on behalf of the Nation of Islam, we stand with Clarence Lee Brandley. We want to make sure that he received justice and compensation. And again, as they passed a bill in the Senate for Anthony Graves, for him to be compensated, we'd like to see Clarence Lee Brandley compensated because it's just. They took his life away from him. And if any one of us ever watch these stupid reality shows about everything, they got a reality show about everything. How about a reality show about Clarence Lee Brandley and what it's like to be in that little box on death row? And to always be constantly thinking about the day that they're going to put you to death for something that you didn't do. And then what about Cheryl Ferguson? What about her? It's as if nobody cares about her anymore. And I don't want that getting lost in this political minutia. Let's make sure that she gets justice because her killers are still walking around free. And if their killers would have looked like me or really looked like Clarence, I think they'd be under the jail right now. But I don't think you have any desire to pursue them. Put the heat on them, put the cameras on them, put the microphones on them, and let them know not only we want compensation for Clarence, because money can't buy back what they took from him, but we want justice for Cheryl. Put the microphone, put the heat on them, and then let God judge on Texas as he will. Either do what's right, or God will have his last say. If you think the fire is burning up now or something, just not give him justice, and you'll find out more. That's my word. May God bless you. Assalamu alaikum.